Hey there, it's Rachel. Are you a person who identifies as a female and experienced childhood sexual abuse? And you've reached that place in your journey where you are sick and tired of going around the same mountain again and again? And instead, you're ready to learn some specific skills and tools and strategies that are going to help you break free from the pain of the past and finally move on with your life? If that's you, then I invite you to apply for my upcoming Beyond Surviving group program for women. This is such a safe and transformational space for women to come together, share their stories, and most importantly, learn, evolve, and grow. This is a 16-week program, and during this time together, we're going to be working through the 7 modules of the Beyond Surviving program. Since 2007, I have been working with survivors of childhood sexual abuse, and I have put all of my time and attention and energy into developing this program, refining this program, and making sure that it will really support you in healing while maximizing results and minimizing re-traumatization. One of my favorite ways to work with women is in community, in group. I am always overwhelmed by the way that they show up for each other, come together, and the amazing healing that happens when we step into community together. So I want to talk with you a little bit about the Beyond Surviving program so you'll know exactly what to expect before you apply. There are 7 modules, and the first module is a boot camp for the brain. I really want to make sure that you understand the neuroscience of trauma, that you understand how to eliminate triggers and PTSD symptoms, and build a really solid foundation for healthy nervous system regulation. In module 2, we're going to put an end to shame. Absolutely, survivors of trauma sit with shame, this sense that we've done something wrong, we are something wrong, we are bad, we're not good enough, we're not deserving, we're unlovable, we're dirty, we're broken. And all of that messaging that we receive as a result of trauma really stops us in our tracks. It makes it so hard to do the things in our life that we really want to do, and we often end up spending a whole lot of energy on other people and never really taking care of ourselves. When we resolve shame, we are able to get ourselves back in the picture. From there in module 3, it's all about building strong connections. One of the biggest impacts of trauma is that we end up isolated, feeling like we don't belong, and we develop all sorts of behaviors that keep us withdrawn and disconnected. And I don't want that for you. I want you to have community. I want you to have connection and to know how to form safe, healthy connections as well. In module number 4, we're going to be exploring emotional health and wellness. Oh my goodness, our feelings and our capacity to feel and our ability to be with our feelings is so diminished because of abuse, particularly when it comes to feelings like anger, anxiety, fear, particularly the fear of abandonment. These feelings get us so stuck, exhausted, there's not a lot of room left for joy. So I'm going to teach you how to be friends with your feelings and how to really navigate and steward your feelings so that you can really connect and be with the people in your life in a way that is alive. From there, in module 5, it's all about confidence. And it's really about you coming into a place of feeling comfortable in your own skin. This is the space in which we're really going to be exploring what do you want to take on in your life that you have been putting off, whether that's starting a relationship, leaving a relationship, starting a business, stepping out, going back to school. That lack of confidence that's been holding you back, we want to resolve so you can really go after the things in your life that you really want. From there in module 6, it's the relationship skills overhaul. And I mean overhaul. We are going to dig into every nook and cranny of relationships while we're looking at trust and intimacy and sexuality and family relationships and communication and setting boundaries. My goodness, it's the whole kit and caboodle, as my mom would have said. I really want to make sure that you're fully equipped to navigate relationships because after all, that's how we live. In relationship with each other every day, whether it's a partner or just the person at the grocery store. So we have to have a really robust toolkit so that we can excel and enjoy healthy, fulfilling, bountiful connection. And finally, in Module 7, move on with your life. The heart and soul of Beyond Surviving is that I want you to feel deeply connected with who you are today. That you are able to integrate the experiences of trauma that you've had so you understand them as a part of your story, but also know that it is not the whole of your story, so that you can live in the present and the future empowered as the person you were always meant to be before any of that bullshit happened to you, and you can go out and you can live the life that you really want to live. Now, as I mentioned, I have seen people really transform and change their lives, but don't take it just from me. Listen to one Beyond Survivor share her story.
So one of the reasons I thought I had done all the work related to abuse is because I actually told the person who I felt like I needed to tell prior to getting into the program about the abuse. So I thought that I had dealt with it because of that. But what I didn't realize was there's this entire healing process after that that needed to take place that I hadn't given myself the gift of getting. That's what I got out of this program. But to revisit something as traumatic as abuse can be frightening up front, but it's certainly worth the healing that's going to come out on the other end. So I would say to just kind of focus on the healing that they want, and to know that this is definitely a program that can give it to them. Oh, well, what's it like working with Rachel? She's kind and gentle and patient, and she knows how to get past any barriers you think you're going to throw up there in front of her. She knows how to get past them, and it's for your own good. So I'm glad that she's able to do those things, and she's absolutely wonderful.
So if you're ready to take the next step in your healing journey today, please complete the application for the group program, and I will review that and get back to you very quickly within 24 hours to let you know if you've qualified, and then we'll explore the next step. As always, if I can be of any support to you, I am here, I am willing, and I wish you the absolute best in your healing journey and welcome the opportunity to walk alongside you in it. Be well.